Welcome back. This morning we're spotlighting an important initiative that's making a real impact in our community. We're talking about supporting mental wellness and how you can nominate someone making a difference. Joining us this morning are the founders of Deeper Cuts Therapy, Aaron King and Dr. Troy Williams, to talk about their Mental Health Impact Awards and how they're supporting mental wellness. Thank you both for being here. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Explain for people who don't know, what is Deeper Cuts Therapy?
So Deeper Cuts Therapy is a mental health intermediary. So what it means is that we connect individuals with mental health professionals and also mental health resources.
Why did it get started? Why was it important?
So Dr. Troy and I were working out in community, really meeting people where they are. We were working in a barbershop program, and we really thought, hey, why not make this bigger? Why not introduce more people to mental health and really address the stigma that exists in many communities in Sacramento and surrounding areas.
Sure. Okay, so talk about the awards too and how that idea came about.
Yeah, so because of that work, we were able to meet and connect with so many people throughout the community. We saw the work happening throughout Sacramento, and we said, what could be a way that we could acknowledge people doing the work in the community surrounding mental health? So we thought, hey, let's do this award.
Okay, so the nomination is actually in today, but they end at midnight, so folks have all day.
Yes.
What do they need to do to nominate someone?
Fill out our form that's on our website at deepercutstherapy.com, and yeah, it ends tonight.
What do you guys see as one of the biggest barriers to why people aren't seeking mental health support and mental health care?
I think it all has to do with really normalizing services. So example that I always use is if you told me you were going to dentist tomorrow, I wouldn't be concerned about your teeth. But if you said you're going to see a therapist, someone may think, oh, something's going on with her. What is she working through, right? And so how do we address that? How do we normalize that? And I think it's really about meeting people where they are and introducing them to services. And so outside of really going out into barbershops, beauty salons, we also have an R&B event that we're doing that's a 5K, 10K, and we have mental health resources and therapists there. So you kind of window shop and see if you can build a relationship with someone. But I think the biggest barrier is the stigma that exists around the services.
And we know that stigma especially exists in the African-American community. How else can we overcome it? So for people who are watching this morning who may have relatives or family members or people who they're close to, who they want to support, how would you say they should go about doing that?
Yeah, I would say just talking more about it, making it more normal, talking when you are going to therapy, talk about when you are struggling. I think that's a big way to kind of overcome that stigma that exists in our community.
All right, so again, the deadline is to nominate some folks who are doing the work already. The deadline is at midnight. Tell people where they can go. What's the website?
deepercutstherapy.com.
Okay, pretty simple. All right, and the form's on the website for people to fill out too.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.